Ghost Town. I still work to understand why my life has turned out the way it has, but I do know this. If I hadn't left the North, you wouldn't be hearing this. I grew up in a place north by 55, a place that was once alive, but now the mines run dry. And people, well, they just run there to hide. But you won't be as welcome as the sign outside the city tries to make you think it's the case. The problem you see is that this ghost town of a hub no longer brings me to run back to the city that used to be in the top 5 biggest in Manitoba, but I remember it a lot differently. I grew up in a town of extremes in weather, but whether or not you wanted to, you always learned to buy 2 snow shovels. One for inside the garage and one for inside the house for when the snow blew and left you trapped. And I grew up in a town with 6, count 'em, 6 elementary schools, but only 1 high, which not only serviced the area but everything outlying. Now, when this caused issues was when you had an issue and you tried to run to another school. A year later, you're stuck with the same fools. But it's worse, because there are new rules, and there are new fools, and you try and be cool, but you're even more the fool. I grew up 8 to 10 hours north of the city, and you could see the remoteness led to a rundown collection of business and pity. I mean, I grew up in a place where on a Sunday morning you could find a communion line of vagrants waiting for their Eucharistic blessing of Westminster sherry, because it got the best return for the bottle. And to this day I can pick out 2 definite scents without delay: tar and sulfur. Because the school's roof always leaked, and with the refinery and the smelter not far away, the wind would carry the deadly gas over the school's way, and I wouldn't be able to go out for long that day. Now, I didn't deal with floods, but forest fires that were caused by the asshole who was too bored or too tired to put out that butt before they flicked it into the ditch, not knowing it was so dry. And not long after, they soon realized the destruction left behind after the flame wiped away their cottage, like the fluid on the bar of the Thompson Inn, which, like the Winnipeg Hotel, would be a great place to hide, but only until closing time. In winter, you made sure to have a ride, or else it'd be a miracle to get home alive. But you wouldn't be a closet skeleton, just another ghost, picking up your lunch pail and your work clothes, to be unemployed. You're just another ghost in the mine.